So it appears that things have risen to very combustible levels in what I'm going to call the not so great debate community. It seems people have gotten to the point to where they, well, I mean, they haven't gotten to the point, but the fact is they've long gotten past the point to where they even give two drops of spit about the great debate at all. They've gotten to the point to where they're starting to attempt to really dox people and or threaten people's personal livelihoods and things like this. Now, I'm not going to point fingers and say who's the cause of what or who started what because I don't know. But what I will say is that I do know for a fact, given certain sources on people who are not particularly even friendly to G Man himself, or who don't particularly seem to take G Man or see G Man as a very uh, they don't particularly look at G Man quite highly in their personal opinions by certain sources. I've been told. I know that people has been calling this job and trying to get him fired. So it's not just me speculating on this. It's been people who I've spoken to in private who are not even friendly to G Man or really care too much about him at all. Who've also has been saying that they want this crap to stop. I don't know what's going on. Again, I'm not gonna point fingers. I'm not gonna say who caused what or who did what. But this mess is getting out of control and it has to stop. People are calling his personal job. Like a lot of you, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of you, but there's some people over in the We Hate G-Man circles. There are some people over there who was talking mad garbage about the fact that he had made a video saying that he was proud that he make $8 an hour, and he took quite pride in the fact that he even worked at all. It didn't matter so much about what he was making, but he just took pride in the fact that he is able to provide for himself, and whether it's $8 an hour, $16 an hour, whatever. And I made a video, talking about that very thing about who cares what who makes, and that's whatever you make is really your business. But the fact that he was confident to come out with something like that, knowing the sort of potential mocking or backlash he would get, I thought that was a really, really stand up thing he did and a really brave thing he did. So they wanted to get on him about making that kind of money. Now, it may be the same people that's trying to cost him that job. So if you want to talk bad about the brother for making $8 an hour, making minimum wage money, but you want to threaten that same livelihood, that same income too. So are you serious? It's like it doesn't really matter what you're actually making or what you're doing. It's just the fact that you even are providing for yourself, and you're getting to the point to where you don't really care what they do. It's about who the person is. You never really cared about what he made. You didn't really care so much about what job he had or what education he had. It's about the fact that you didn't like him as a person. And I know G Man has information on a lot of people, but as far as I can tell, he's not trying to get anybody fired from their jobs. He's not threatening anybody's personal livelihoods as far as I'm aware of. So whoever is responsible for any of this insanity, you know who you are, stop it. And again, it's not just been people who are friendly to G Man saying this. I've had conversations and certain individuals. I'm not going to put their name out there. I've had conversations in private with certain individuals, telling whoever's responsible for this to stop it. And you people know who you are. What are you going to gain out of this? So let's say you successfully get the man fired. What do you gain out of this? Costing the man dude's livelihood, causing them to have to look for another job, maybe possibly him ended up homeless or something. That's what you want. You're the main people, and even some of these trolls, they be the main people talking about they like to watch and make fun of G-Man for the lulz and the entertainment and things like that. Well, if he's not able to do videos because he doesn't have any money, because he can't keep a house, because he doesn't have any means to support himself, then you ain't gonna have nothing to watch. If you find G-Man entertaining, what do you think he makes good arguments or not? What do you think he's smart or stupid or whatever you think of him? If you find him to be entertaining, then what is costing him his job, his livelihood gonna do? Then he's gonna be concentrating on looking for work or trying to get his personal living situation straight. So the fact that you say that the dude's entertaining, but you want to create problems in his life so he can't entertain you, I see that quite the antithesis of what you say. That's quite contrary to the fact that you like to get on here and you like to watch G-Man do G-Man things, as some of you like to put it. And I'm not putting G-Man up to be this perfect person or anything like that, because none of us are. But just the fact that these people will say out of one side of their mouth that G-Man is entertaining, he's worth the lulz and the poking fun at and the laughter, and then on the other side of their mouth, you want to cost him his job, potentially. It's just the other contradictions and the hypocrisy of these people. It's out of control, man. So again, I'm not going to point fingers. I'm not going to say who caused what or who started what. But whoever you are, you could be the bigger person and stop this nonsense. All I know is that people have been calling his job constantly over and over again, trying to get this man fired. I know that for a fact. G-Man has said it, and he clearly isn't making it up, because like I said, I've had people who are not so friendly to G-Man, who I've had private conversations with, even confirm this. So you people know who you are. Act like adults. And that's all I have to say on this. Have a nice day. God bless.